Now it's time for my last word. You see them driving up and down streets in beat-up pickup trucks on garbage day, rummaging along the curb for items with flea market sales potential. With reports of Canada negotiating for a used surveillance drone, one stripped of its high-tech navigating equipment and considered scrap-worthy by the German Defense Department, we are at risk of becoming the garbage pickers of the world. Our coastal sovereignty is backed by 1970s diesel submarines that were dented, dangerous, and already severely used by Britain when we bought them back in 1998. They have spent far more time in dry dock being repaired than on patrol. Our jet fighter capability gap, deemed so urgent we were warned that Canada's NATO and NORAD obligations were at risk, is about to be filled with 25 jets designated surplus by the Australian Air Force, and they're already so old that 7 of these F-18s will be bought for parts. Now this, a 20-year-old drone prototype deemed unsafe to fly in Europe, a rather major impediment to successful drone deployments, is being considered for Canadian purchase. Now, to be fair, there may be a need for a drone to replace the 2 piloted planes now patrolling our coastlines, on the lookout for everything from oil slicks to polar bears. Curiously, though, there's a man-made world-class satellite called RadarSat-2 parked overhead, which claims environmental monitoring and marine surveillance as key objectives, but I digress. Transport Canada officials point out that there's a budget to buy a non-military drone, but let's at very least buy one that comes with the modern capability to patrol our Arctic vastness. Now, talks are far from finished. There's time to stop and shop for a drone from this century that won't need a major upgrade after having all its U.S. guidance systems stripped from its innards. Now, at the risk of droning on, we are a country that can't build Navy ships on time or budget, is still replacing Sea King helicopters which arrived when John F. Kennedy was U.S. president, and has a government which will fail to order new fighter jets in this mandate. On the bright side, Canada is displaying a unique skill set. When it comes to ringing or extending the life of equipment others deem surplus, salvage, or scrap, we're second to none. And that's the last word.